buongiorno in English means good day. E mia cucina means my kitchen in Italian. All right, so what I want to show you today is an amazing, incredible, delicious red pepper hummus. And today is my mother-in-law's birthday. She left the earth a couple of years ago, and this was her very favorite hummus that I would make from scratch. So what I did this morning is I just took a pan like so. I took some pita. I put olive oil in my pan. When the pan was nice and hot, I added my pita and I toasted them, okay? And it is delicious when you do that. And then you can salt them right off, you can season them any way you want to. And this is what I have here that I already started. And then, para la prima cosa, the first thing that we need to do in order to create this amazing deliciousness that I am going to show you is to put on the fadale. So what I did this morning, early in the morning, is that I have here is a half a red pepper. And what I did in the same pan is I put it in the pan until they got nice and black. For some reason, I can't tie my apron. Well, that's how it is sometimes. So anyways, what I want to bring to your attention is what I did is I took the same pan and I put the red pepper until they got nice and black, and then I put it in a plate, and then I put a dome over it. So it would release, okay? So this is what you end up with. And then what I do is I just take the black part of the pepper and I just remove the skins. And when you do that, okay, the skin should be very easy to come out, which is happening right now. It's very easy to come out. And then what I want to do is I just want to go ahead and put it right in here. When you use real peppers, it's going to have a completely flavor than the ones in the jars. But if you don't have time, I would suggest that you would get the ones in the jar. I have done them both ways, and I have discovered that this is much more flavorful than to do it the other way. So what I want to do now is I want to put them over here. I am done with these. I'm just going to put this out of the way. And then what I want to do now is, so I'm using a half a red pepper. We're going to be utilizing 2 cloves of garlic. We're going to be utilizing a 15 ounce of chickpeas. And remember what I tell you, when you get your chickpeas, you have to put them through your fingers, and then this white little guys come out, and you take that out, because what happens is when you do that, your hummus will become a lot more smoother. I also have some pepper that I am keeping on the side right here, and I also have some chickpeas because I'm going to show you how we're going to finish it and present it. Because, as we're getting closer to having family over, and it's wonderful. So now to this, we are going to be utilizing 2 tablespoons of lemon. I am going to be utilizing some olive oil. I am going to be utilizing some tahini. I am going to utilize a little bit of salt. Sale. Everybody, sale. I am going to be utilizing a little bit of paprika. And also, I'm also going to be utilizing a tiny bit of smoked paprika. Now, if you don't like smoked paprika, then you may omit it. So let me go over this again. A half of red pepper that went in here. We're going to be utilizing a half a teaspoon of salt, which I'm not ready yet. 2 cloves of garlic. We will be utilizing 2 tablespoons of the olive oil. 1 can, 15 ounce of chickpeas. And I'm probably going to be utilizing 2 tablespoons of tahini. I have to see how it goes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of parsley. All right, so the first thing that I want to show you guys is that we really need to get this right here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, and we want to pulse this. What we want to do here is we really want to break this pepper down. So let me get this opened up. And let me put this down. I love the specks of red. Oh, it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful, beautiful dish. And I know that my mother-in-law, she is smiling from heaven because this is her favorites. And if I was really having her over, if she was here and I would have had her over today, I would be giving her some of this. Well, actually, I will be giving her all of it. All right, so now, as you can see, it's nice and breaking down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my chickpeas in there and just put them like so. Okay, so we're pretty much done with that. All right, so now to this, all right, I am going to take a half a teaspoon, and I'm just using a regular teaspoon, just a half a teaspoon of salt goes in there. I'm done with that, boom, ba-boom. So what I want to do now is I want to get my 2 cloves of garlic over here. And what I want to do, guys, is I really want to help my machine out, is I am going to really smush my garlic. And then what I'm going to do after this is I am going to remove the skins and give it a quick little chop, okay? Just a quick little chop like so. Very easy transaction. You make this in the morning, and then when you come home from work and you are hungry, which I know you are, and I know I was when I was a single mom, or even when I was working after I got married, I want to tell you something. It is wonderful to have a snack like this because it really helps you to get to the next level, like making dinner. All right, so now to this, what I want to do is at this time, I just want to put the garlic in here. I just want to pulse. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am pulsing. Okay, as I'm adding, I am pulsing. All right, so now what I want to do to this is I want to come over here and I want to open my tahini. And I'm going to be using, I'm just going to use regular tablespoon, and I'm going to use 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons. Oh yeah. Yes, 2 tablespoons of tahini. 2 tablespoons of tahini. We're done with the tahini. We're done. That goes into the bowl over there. And now you see how quickly and fast this is going. All right, so now that we have the tahini in here, let me go ahead and get my lemon juice. I'm going to be looking at about maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So let me see how much this is going to give me. Muscle. Forza. In Italian, forza. Forza means strong. Forza. So put some pedal to the metal and use some forza with this. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take my tablespoon over here. I usually will not measure, so usually a half a lemon will give me, okay, about a good tablespoon. I'd like to add a little bit more if I can, trying to get this guy out. Okay, we're done with all of that. Okay, so we're done with the lemon, we're done with the tahini. All right, now over here I have paprika, and I just kind of eye it. You know, it's up to you how much you put in. You don't have to put in a lot. Now what I'm going to do with the smoked paprika is I am going to use a half a teaspoon of the smoked paprika, and then I'm going to taste it. And if I want to do something else to it, then that's when I will do it. All right, so what I want to do is now I want to take this part off, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my olive oil over here. It goes really fast, super easy. I'm going to take my tablespoon again, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to eye this. Oh yeah, it's coming together. So now what I want to do is I am just going to do a tablespoon of olive oil first. And I'm still going to shake it out. And it's going to be a beautiful pink color. It's beautiful. All right, so then what I want to do now is I want to scrape down. Let's scrape it down. Oh, Mommy, I know she's smiling from heaven. I know she is. Okay, so now I'm going to close it again, and pulse. And when you make it yourself, you know what goes in here. And I'm using all organic items that goes in here. When, you know, and I know the store-bought is good. I'm not saying that store-bought is not good. Store-bought is good. But there's a difference when you make it yourself. a complete different flavor. Buy the store-bought. I invite you to make this and try it and see how it is. Okay, so now that I am done with that, all right, so now let me clear the decks over here because I do make a mess, eh? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this bowl over here and I'm going to bring my olive oil. And this is what my mother-in-law had given me, and it says gratitude. And in her honor, I am going to put it into my gratitude bowl because I am grateful for have met her, and she was an incredible, beautiful person. She was a nurse for many, many, many years, and she took care of so many people, and she was so loved. Okay, so now what we're going to do to this is we're going to take this off like so, put it in the bowl. Oh yeah, baby, baby, baby. Yes, I'm not taking now I'm going to take them because I want to get every bit of this. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness gracious, it's so wonderful. And you know, let me tell you something about red peppers. You know, red peppers are wonderful because they help in burning calories. They lower bad cholesterol. Did you know that? They lower bad cholesterol. So if you have, you know, bad cholesterol, eating red peppers really helps you. Not only that, they're anti-inflammatory and they are full of antioxidants. They're good for the eyes. They cure anemia. And you know, I was anemic when I was a little girl. It is anti-cancer and it regulates blood pressure. If you don't believe me, guys, do your research. Do your research. Okay, as you can see, I did not use 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I kind of like mine a little chunkier. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to get this my other little spatula because I want to come in here and I want to get every bit of it. I am dying to taste this, trust me. All right, okay, here it goes. Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious. You can taste everything in it. You can taste the garlic. You can taste the tahini. You can taste it all. And then what I like to do with that is I kind of like to go like that. You see what I'm doing, like that? I know it's a very deep bowl, but I really wanted to use her bowl because, you know, today is her day. And then what I like to do to this, guys, I'm going to take my spoon. I'm going to keep my spoon, so I'm going to try that. Yeah. Then what I like to do, the way that I like to garnish this, is I'm going to take the same pepper that I had before, the same pepper, and what I want to do is I just want to cut it in strips, and then I want to chop it. You know, when you go to the store, you always find everything in the middle. So what I want to do is I want to get my little bowl over here, and I'm just going to put this, oh yeah, baby, oh, like on the top, and then I'm just going to take the regular chickpeas, and I'm just going to pile them like on top of a smoky, on top of a smoky, all covered with. Okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, so now that we have this, then what I want to do over here is I want to come in with the olive oil and just put the olive oil over that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. You know it. We are rocking and rolling over here. So now that you have this deliciousness, then what we're going to do is we're going to put it right over here. We are going to take our delicious homemade pitas. And what I really like, you know, guys, I like getting a bowl like this because it just makes it a lot easier that you can take, you know, your pitas and you can kind of put your pitas around. And what I've done is I've taken 2 pitas, and with 2 pitas, I created all of these. And then what you're looking at, guys, is you're looking at this, but then we're going to go even farther. We're even going to go farther. I'm going to take my parsley. I'm going to take my parsley, and I'm just going to fix my little chickpeas over here, because you know me, I got to have them beautiful. And then what I want to do is I'm going to take my little parsleys over here, and I just want to kind of chop my little parsleys. Just like that. Just like that. And you know what? This is the way that I would serve it to my mother-in-law when she will come over. And she just loved it. She loved it because she would always buy it. And then what I would do is I would send her home with a jar, because you know I cannot throw no jars away, and I would send her home with this. And she would love it, love it, love it, love it. So then what I did was to take the little bit of the parsley, so I would just put a little parsley right on top of that. Right on top of that. Here we are. Oh yes, guys. Okay, guys, this is what you get. This is what you get. Here, let me do it this way because I don't want to lose all my pita. You see that? See how beautiful that is? And then, you know, you can even go farther and just add a little pita in the middle, like just like that, for even a little bit more of a decoration. Okay, Bennies, that is all I have for you today. Be grateful, be kind, be loving, be to yourself. Because when you are taking care of yourself, then you are able to expand that love to others. All right, Benny, this is my mama. This is my mother's-in-law's favorite, but I'm going to call it my red pepper hummus. I hope it blesses you and your family. Have a beautiful day. Gracias, Benny. I love you. I love you. And don't forget to click on my icon to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, to get all my recipes. Ciao, ciao, Benny. I love you. I love you. Ciao. Have a beautiful weekend. Blessings, blessings. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, belly. Ciao. I love you.